Aaron, Deadeye, hello there, you two. Another classic that it is. Classic as always. How are you two? We're so back. It's funny how that lines up every once in a while. I hope you two are doing good though. I don't know how long stream will be tonight. But we're here for it, you know. You're doing good there, Deadeye? That's good to hear. Back. Yeah, you're not bad. I'm okay working a double, but I'm really excited for this server. It's coming together with like a fantasy vibe. I've drafted the first medieval map for it. Let me send you the map that. I gotta see this. Lana, hello there. What's that little emote? Are you petting me? Why are you petting a fish? Thanks for the bits there, Lana. How are you doing? I gotta see this map. What are you on about? What server? I need all the details. Because this sounds cool. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, look at this. It's first draft, but still underway. Let me, that's really cool, by the way. There was one thing, I forget what streamer had sent it. And I've never used it. I've wanted to. But look into this. Fish deserves pats too. No, don't pat the fishies. Hello there, Lana. Did you just get your 10k bit badge? That's 10k, right? They usually follow the same color, yeah. Congrats there. Just Mountain Aaron. Different Aaron. Goes for both the Aarons. Yeah, I haven't messed around with that before, Aaron, but I grabbed the link. I forget what person had sent it. I think it was, I don't know. I can't think of the name. I can picture their stream and everything. I'd have to look through my follow list. That would take like 10 minutes. I stand by my statement. So I live on a Divering Overlook? Divering? What? What is this word? I think I did. I didn't even notice. Well, congrats there, Lana. You've apparently given far too much. Diverging? This isn't a real word. Abs, hello there. How are you doing? It's a fantasy name I made up with my wits. Oh, that makes more sense. Divering? Okay, let me also I live on the Divering Overlook. I can feel it now. I like it. There's the Divering River. I don't see the overlook. This map's outdated. You're right, the text is terrible for some of the small stuff. The ring of Torolus is the cornerstone of Estrelus the world. Dad, zoom in. I can't zoom in. There's, I'd have to. I can get closer. Oh, I see the Divering Overlook. Oh, kitties. Oh, they're so cute there, Aaron. I think I got Cinnamon napping behind me. Oh, yeah, she's just passed out on the recliner. What are we talking about? It's something. It's a fantasy Minecraft world map thingy on a server that Aaron's working on, and I'm assuming others. It's cool. Mount Cortland and Mount Abish. Abish? Abish. Abish sounds better. She's eeping right now, but like 10 minutes ago, she had the zoomies. I mean, that's how it goes. I love this, by the way, for you, Aaron. The other Aaron, well, the one, the fantasy one at the moment. That's so cool. Tabs, how are you, though? I almost missed the redeemed cookies. I'll grab those for you. I hope everyone's Thursday is going well. Boom, 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 boom. My knee is still sore, but I'm doing all right. What do you mean still sore? What did you do to your knee? I'm happy she's is it eating? She was trying to eat my yarn when she was zooming. Well, that's only natural. That's like the cliche that the cat wants to play with the yarn ball. Also, I find it so funny how many people absolutely love your yarn closet. Arts and crafts closet more of, but there's an entire section dedicated to yarn. Makes her also want to eat cords. That's fair. Yarn is love, yarn is life. D. Clark Hannah, hello there. How are you two cuties? It's been a little bothersome, but nothing major for the last few weeks. I think I did something yesterday that really angered it. I couldn't bend it without pain today. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tabs. But it sounds like it's getting better. That should be on a t-shirt, by the way, Aaron. Yarn is love, yarn is life. No, actually, you gotta make a little sign and put it above the yarn shelf. It's so silly. You miss Cinnamon? She is passed out behind me. Just passed out on the recliner. Trying to so long to crochet a 3D pineapple has been so much harder than I thought it would be to find a pattern that find a pattern with the general size I wanted. Probably is on a t-shirt somewhere. Probably. Most things are nowadays. I'll be honest, I don't really want to do anything in Minecraft today. Oh, what? What is this word? This one's not a fantasy word. It's something about yarn or some sort of pattern thing. Japanese art of crocheting or knitting yarn creatures. How the heck? Amigurumi. Wait. Amigurumi? Did I say that right? Ami. Amig. Why? I'm. Someone make Brian say it. Because now I can't think of it, and now I know what it is. I've just never seen this word spelled. Thank you, Lana.
Amigurumi.
Yeah, I don't think he said it right. Amigurumi. Amigurumi? Yeah, no. Moving on. So I'm using a 5-weight yarn when all the patterns call for a 3 or 4. I want to use this yarn to make a pineapple pillow. Oh, that's cool. A pineapple pillow. Don't put it upside down. I think I learned that when we visited you guys for a weekend before Gen Con. I suck at making circles or general shapes. That was pretty close. Using a pattern, I found a guide since my weight is too big for the stitch count. Basically modifying each round and hopefully finally works out. Trying for the past few weeks on this pattern. I found another pattern after redoing it 3 times. I wish I had something to say, but I have no idea how to knit or any of that stuff. The amigurumi. Amigurumi. Yep. I'm shocked. You know what an upside. I learned it because of Tabs and Donk. That sounds even worse. We were playing code names. So then they started going through all sorts of different explanations of stuff. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. You spelled it wrong. We taught him well. And I make blankies and bags, and I'm okay with that being all I make. You're like, I can do this and that. You're not getting anything else. Whoa. The second one looks like a puzzle. The second blanket you made. That's so cool. You can always trust Professor Tabs and Donk. Yep. Also made some what? Bandanas. My goodness. It's not my day today. And bookmarks, but yeah, I'm comfortable with what I know. Ooh, bookmarks. I want you to know I've never used an actual bookmark for a book. I have used scrap pieces of paper. I probably can still find the one that I used to use. It was just this like thicker paper. It was just a blue piece of paper and I just used it. I don't know. And I've been gifted like general, like actual bookmarks. I never want to use them. What if it breaks? I'll stick to my scrap piece of paper. It's so silly. Or if it's like if a book comes with like a little like map for it, and I'll just or like a picture or something, I'll use that as the bookmark. Ooh, here's the pineapple in process. A handwritten pattern is behind it. I love that. I gotta say, it's not looking like a pineapple at the moment, but it's far from done. I can kind of see it. Used to use a magnetic bookmark and loved it, but I don't read physical books anymore, so I don't use it. I'll be honest, I don't think I could read an electronic book. I can do audiobooks. Audiobooks I can get into, but I although I have seen like something, it was Hannah's sister, they have some sort of tablet thingy that looks like actual paper in that. I could maybe do that. But the actual screen stuff, eh. I look at screens enough. That's why I hate being on my phone. I can't tell you how many times I've restarted this project. I finally got a bowl shape happening that didn't waffle with my yarn. So I'm feeling successful. You do have that bowl shape. I believe in you, Tabs. I do audiobooks now every once in a while. I'll use my Kindle for books that aren't audiobooks. I don't know. It's something about having the actual physical book that just works better with me. It's really funny because my copy of Lord of the Rings that I have, I got hard copies for them, but I've read the first one so many times that I had to kind of re-put the binding back on it. I had to glue the binding back because it wore down on me. I got no idea what to do at the moment. We're just gonna do some mining. Something even more mindless than my usual terraforming. Get some more mining done. I don't know. Oh, you know what I have seen though that I would be tempting? I saw an automatic bookmark keeper somewhere. I was like, I could do that because I don't know how many times I've accidentally lost my page. You got an egg there for, Mr. Zombie. Also, left-handed crocheter, so watching videos can be hard sometimes. It's my first time reading a pattern without a video attached. Wait a minute. Are you left-handed in general, Tabs? Sounds like a skill issue. How the heck did you end up, if you're not left-handed, how the heck did you end up being a left-handed crochet? You are left-handed. Okay, see, well, now this just makes sense. Oh, gosh. You should have just been right-handed. I don't know what wrong. Sorry, Tabs. Donk, how are you doing? It's great seeing you. God, I just heard a pillager. We're here for just mindless things. I need to turn these black sounds down. I don't have a... Go place down a beacon. Which one would it be? Probably that guy. That one has one. I don't think someone would choose to do something with so much dexterity and coordination involved with their non-dominant hand. Well, but there's like people that'll like be like a left-handed batter in like baseball, even though they're not actually left-handed. Or like vice versa, someone that's left-handed will be a right-handed golfer. Pretty sure that I crochet backwards too. I crochet as if I were going in the direction of a right-handed person, somewhat, and go in the form of back of the part that is face, which I also think is the problem. As long as you're having fun, Tabs. Slightly different. Swings don't require the dexterity that other tasks do. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I don't know. Don't ask me. I haven't done much crocheting. I once started a scarf. I'm pretty good at crochet, I think. Just also don't think my stitches might look exactly like others. They come out looking nice. Wait, they might not come out looking nice? Wait. Might not look exactly like others, but they come out looking nice. Well, that's okay then. It's the end product that matters. Not how you got there. Kinda. It's a bit of both. It's a learning process. I mean, at this point, you might as well just retype the whole sentence. No, I think I figured it out, though. Really need to convince Hannah to get into golfing. At least a little bit. I went golfing once when it was warm. And I loved it. Golfing, yes. Why? Oh, it's so fun. It's fun when you're playing best ball anyway. Guys, I don't know what to say. I guess I just got a random message asking what the heck we're doing for dinner and if I wanted to go meet Dad and I. I don't know who Dad and I are, but kind of tempted. Is this free dinner? I should ask if they're buying. I have no idea. Hannah's too busy farming. She started a new world on like day 10. Tonk is your dad? I wish. Tonk would be a great dad. No, I got a random text message. The message was, what are you guys doing for dinner? Want to meet Dad and I. Want to meet? From no, a random message. A random number tabs. Complete random. I don't know what to say. I don't know who disregard. You should respond. I am. But I'm not gonna. Oh wait, I do know this person. My phone knows this person. It says maybe. Let me that you're busy streaming. Well, I am. Down for dinner with Daddy. What are we getting? Whatever you want. Are we going somewhere, Donk? Or like, what's the plan? And to deliver to your apartment. Or to you? Today's been a day. I gotta say that. Ah. Where is Hannah? She's not home yet, so probably still working. Or on her way home. She popped in briefly. So it may have been right as she was leaving. Been a busy week for Hannah. Even more than previous weeks, if that's even possible. It's not going to get any less busy as it gets into the holiday season. It's so dark. I haven't seen a schedule from you or Oscar, I don't think. Nope. Excuse me. Nope. I just looked. Need to ask him when he's free? Well, not when. Oscar doesn't always pop on in. I know he lurks from time to time. If he pops on in, we'll interrogate him. Well, my hope is that you guys don't do the same thing you did to me last week, where you're both are streaming Friday night. I mean, if that's the time that lines up, that's fine. But I missed a majority of stream. Because I was streaming. But then I'm always able to raid it into one of you, and it's always fun. What did I rate? I rated you last week. I'll be able to rate Oscar this week. Oh, follow? Tigor? Thank you for the follow there. How are you doing? That's okay? I mean, that's okay. Or you're okay. You're doing good. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad. What am I building? Well, at the moment, we're just mining away. Flattening ground. But, I got my main build all around me, which is, working on a mountain. I'll give you a little look here. I got one of the sides over here right above me. We're just flattening ground to give myself a blank canvas to work with once I start building under. More of building under. But we got one of the sides here. Then you can see it spans everywhere. Sick? Oh, thanks. We got the pillared hall over here. If you know Lord of the Rings, you'll recognize it. We're working on a Dwarven Kingdom, I should preface. But we got the Pillared Hall in here. This is over halfway with the pillars anyway. Then we got to do the floor, the rest of the ceiling, and then the walls. But you know, it's besides the point. Over halfway on pillars. Do you build that and have the time to? Well, going on 4 years in this world. Slowly. Very, very slowly. I think nowadays, most of my builds that I have started are nearing like 3 years old and they're still not done. The mountain itself is going on 4. Still got a mountain to finish. Minecraft worlds don't last a week. Oh, we'll see. That happens to most people. I don't know what to tell you. That happens to most people. Most people will load up Minecraft, especially if it's a solo world. They'll play it for a few days. They'll get up to iron, maybe diamond armor nowadays, and they'll be done. I love late game Minecraft. I like having endless amounts of materials. When I don't, it gets tiring. But here's the front of the mountain. We got the entrance into the Dwarven Kingdom there. And then, yeah. You can start to get to feel the feel of it. That's World Height up there. We'll get there easily. Got a ravine we dug out that I got to terraform up. Custom hilly plains biome I'm working on. At the moment, it's just the bare bone structure. It's in a drained ocean. Oh, yeah. Got a start of a medieval port city over here. That's cool. It's random house. I like pathways. Got this is probably one of my favorite things I've done recently. I wanted to make a custom plains biome, and I knew I wanted to. And I think we spent months just thinking about how the heck to make a custom plains biome. This is kind of what I stumbled on into recently. I think like a month back we did this. And then it'll eventually span across all of this. Yeah. Just normal things that people do. Especially ones with my friends, they all start over. I'll start another one. Same. Servers don't last either. They last longer than a solo world usually, though. And they're always fun. It's insane. I thought I was good at building. Oh, I'm sure you're good at building now. I've been playing this game for like 13, 14 years. I've done a lot of stuff in this game. It didn't happen overnight, that's for sure. Here, I'll fly through the pillared hall again. You know, I was questioning parts of this build recently. I was wondering if I didn't make the gap between the pillars big enough. I mean, we're not changing it now, but I still like it, but I did question it. It's not normal building for me. If a project takes longer than an hour, I quit. Oh, goodness. I think we spent, Here, I'll go fly over to it. I don't mind. Today is, I'm tired. Today's an off day. But, we spent an entire stream, and it was like a 5-hour Friday stream. And I know I put more than 5 hours into this build in total. But just this little house, we spent an entire stream, 5 hours, just working on it. I mean, we did all of the details and all that in one go. Did a little interior for it. If you've ever played Skyrim, that's where this interior kind of is inspired from. Like we got a few random things here and there. A sign. I think hanging signs were just added at the time. I should put a sign on here. If it's redstone, I'm 100% quitting. But redstone's so fun. I think my favorite thing with redstone is hiding it. Essentially where all I need to do is throw something in a chest, let's say, and then the output is like right next to it. I have an example really right here. Well, even our bee farm isn't a good example of it. But like I can throw a shulker box of an item that I just want to be crafted once through. So like if it's I've thrown a lot of ink into this just to craft it into black dye. So I can throw a shulker of ink into it, and then it it crafts it into black dye for me, and then puts it back in a shulker box and spits it out. We did this one off stream. I really like it. I can also change it a little bit if I wanted to edit what got crafted. Like if I wanted to make a whole bunch of stone bricks, it wouldn't be too tough to do that. Then our bee farm right over here. Auto makes the honey blocks for me. Oh, this one we did do on stream. My little bamboo farm I have over here with a whole bunch of crafters that make stuff for me. I got just a little simple bamboo because bamboo's nice for scaffolding and that. And sticks. Then I got something for planks, and then eventually I'll start making me chests. And overflow. But, you know. I like doing little silly things like that. We were in a little bit of a redstone kick with the crafters for a little while. Just a redstone kick in general. We had made an entire King of the Hill PvP game on a server here. I did all the redstone for it. Had a full-on point system. Can't do redstone, it hurts my brain. That's fair. Sometimes it does. Sometimes redstone doesn't make sense. I even mess up tutorials. You know, that's one thing I have noticed over the years. There are some good redstone tutorials out there and some absolute awful ones. I think sometimes all people need with in Minecraft is like keywords. Simple redstone farm gives you this much in this amount of time. Like people sometimes don't need the crazy stuff. I like the crazy stuff, but I also have a 4-year-old world. Mama Jama was saying it, Redstone. Says a working calculator is simple. Yeah, no, see, I don't do anything like that. I'm like an old Redstone player. Been playing the game for so long, I don't know all the new techniques. Sorry, work? Oh, you're alright there, Aaron. Did you say about the map like half an hour ago? I don't know, I thought it was cool. I was happy that you were working on something that you seem excited about. Got me excited about it. Working light. think with Redstone, those tutorials will go through it so fast, and some of them don't really explain why something does what it does. Sometimes they do. Oftentimes people don't care for that. That's why the tutorials don't go through it. There really should be some sort of like YouTuber out there that really just like breaks it down for people. Little Redstone school. Yes, what server? Tans? I figured it was Tans. I wasn't fully sure. I actually think I had seen something in her Discord. Because I think I got added there. And then I saw, I think it was literally, it was you or someone else had like shown a screenshot of the server map. And it looked very similar to your fantasy one right there. I was connecting the dots from my little knowledge that I pick up on, I guess. Yep, exact one. I'll watch the tutorial if the person has too much energy or an annoying voice. I mean, I'm sure that's true for a lot of people. I do the... I'll often delete, or not delete, mute a video if it's just... I'm just like refreshing myself on something. It's like, I don't want to hear you. Hello there, Alfie. How are you doing? Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah. That's fair. No. You're like, nope, moving on. That iron farm isn't gonna work for me. Tried building an iron farm. Wow, that's really funny. I didn't even see that you said anything about iron farms for that. Iron farm, I watched 3 different videos and still messed up. I don't know how. Yeah, on Bedrock. Bedrock could also do it. Bedrock and Java changed so much with spawning in Redstone. If not, with each update, iron farms have broken in the past. So a lot of times, I've seen people where they put the actual version of the farm, or sometimes it's just a simple 1 block fix for some farms, where someone in the comments, like one of the top comments, might just say a fix for it. I think anytime I do anything where I'm grabbing something from YouTube, I'll first do it in a creative test world if there isn't any like definite answer. Plus, I just like messing around with redstone stuff. I want to see the limits I can do with it, and then it also kind of shows if it works. But comments will also kind of help if telling you if it works off the bat. That's a lovely screenshot. Why is it so wide? Play on Bedrock, that's probably why. Ooh, good chance. My blocks. Still though, redstone is good to know, even a little bit. I think the bare minimum that I think a Minecraft player really needs to know: a simple sugarcane farm, and probably an auto sorter. Ooh, and a instant like bone meal farm, where all you do is like hook up an observer to a dispenser with bone meal, and you can bone meal like all sorts of different items to get a whole bunch of them. You know those 3, and you kind of know how it all works. You're set. You're good to go from there. Then you get to learn a little bit of observers, red pistons. And collection stuff. Tried them all. I don't got a fix for you with Bedrock. If you were on Java, I would just tell you to grab a schematic of it with Litematica. See, some of the more silly things I've done with Redstone is like I was on a server where the Nether didn't open up until like a month into it, and I had to kind of be a little bit. I wanted to have farms that were running whenever I was at my base, so my way of having, with not being able to use an observer, my simple fix to this was I threw down a tripwire hook and I would just run over it because it was just in one of my main hallways from my exit to like my storage room. I think I had a few of them hooked up around my base that would just trigger, that would then harvest my sugarcane. It was genius. Just something silly, just to get something semi-automated. It's amazing how outside the box you can start thinking when you're limited with what you can do. That's the whole of Minecraft building. Some absolute amazing things out there that you wouldn't even think was possible. Or if you've seen the game TinyLate, I know my people have. I've at least talked about it a whole bunch. The game TinyLate is just a peaceful building game, like medieval buildings. And there's no interiors that the actual programmers put to any of the buildings. But I saw someone figure out a way to do interiors, and it makes complete sense once you think about it. They essentially built the interior first with all of the normal building things. There was no mods or anything to the game. They built their interior first with all the things they have allowed to them, and then they built around that interior. They basically built a really cool medieval library. And I was like, that makes so much sense as to how they got to this point. But I was like, that's so smart. And it looked properly amazing. So it's always fun seeing how much people can think outside the box. It snowed 4 inches and is currently snowing like a banshee, and we lost powers for 12 hours, but it's back. God, your power's back there, Slender. My goodness. What's going on down there? It was cold here today, but it wasn't snow weather. Thought I moved out of the Midwest. You had a snow day today. That's crazy. The smartest on my friends, yet the worst at Redstone, but I play Minecraft all the time. It's all a matter of time then, there. If you're playing it all the time, truthfully, as with anything, it just takes time and practice. The more you play of a game, the more you pick up on little things. Hey, that's crazy, Coastline. Do you like snow? I'm assuming not, since you said you thought you moved out of the Midwest. We resumed, yep. I like snow when I don't have to drive in it. Like, if it's snowing on a weekend, I don't gotta go anywhere. It's kind of peaceful. Hate driving in it. Getting kind of dark. The high here was 80. That's crazy. It was like 30 this morning here. Got up to 50 and it was a beautiful day. It was all sunny. It was honestly great. Spare the snow, I crave winter wonderland. It's too early still, Lana. Let's get a couple more weeks into November here. I really don't want to drive in it. It's November, but we can wait a few more weeks. It's never too early. No. When it snowed on Halloween, it was too early. And it was a mess because it was just slush. It was wet, heavy snow. And I had to go places. It wasn't fun. And it was windy. I just got rain in my city. Jealous? No. It wasn't good snow. It was all melted by the evening. I think once the sun dipped down under the clouds, it all melted and was gone by the sunset. But it wasn't fun. Mongoose, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Just got back from a walk with Cooper, but in the dark because it's getting dark like 5 5:30. Yep. It's dark here too. Like I turned on a light right before stream again. Cinnamon still napping behind me. Just passed out, rolled up like a cinnamon roll. Very dark here. Well, it's like midnight for you, Alfie. Very dark, you say. Soon the sun will be rising for you, Alfie. I'm having a hard time understanding this one, Mongoose. Are you saying don't starve together? Because that's what I see when I read that. Can't wait for snow. I'm feeling so, celery. Feeling like celery? Daylight savings time. That's what I assumed. But I look at it, I see don't starve together. Oh, like Merry Christ. I know, Aaron. Messing with you. You got like a Christmas sweater? I don't got any. I think Hannah had got a few last year. I don't have any. I did make some cookies yesterday. They're delicious. It's also too hot for this time of year. It's warm for you, Mongoose? This is so funny. We had... Oh yeah, Deadeye said it was 80. Where he's at. We have Selena, who said they had a snow day. And there's like 4 inches on the ground with continuous snow. It was like 30 degrees this morning here. It's like 70 or something today. That's crazy. It is too warm. It was beautiful here. I couldn't have asked for much better weather. Got up to 50 and it was just sunny. It was perfect. I don't if it is because I'm out of shape or something. It's so warm, but I broke a sweat on the walk. I mean, 70. Was it sunny? I walk fast. I walk fast and I'm always warm. So I'm never surprised if it's sunny out and I start sweating. It's night? Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, maybe you did an earlier walk. what was it? This week, we went over to Hannah's sister and brother-in-law's to play games there. And we were playing Overcooked, just with controllers and that. And it was all on a PC via controllers, so the controllers would disconnect every once in a while, and then our players would swap. Like if two controllers disconnected at the same time. I swapped controllers with Hannah, and I was like, why is your controller so cold? This is weird. She's like, why is your controller so warm? I was like, my hands are warm. They're always warm. It's like, are you gripping it too hard? I was like, no. My hands are warm. We're playing Overcooked. I haven't played that in a while since Hannah moved out of there. Such a silly game. But I just don't think I could ever play it on PC. The movement would be too seamless. Lily just complained about how it was dark on my walk. You know, it could have been an earlier walk, Mongoose. I didn't use my detective skills very well, okay? Dad's old, he can't remember that well. It's dementia. I don't have dementia! It's more like this. There's so many things that go on within a week, even within a month. You gotta sometimes, you gotta start making yourself a schedule to remember this stuff. I have no idea how I remember all the things with you guys. I don't write this stuff down. To be honest with you, I just don't remember. It's on the 5th or 6th time you guys remind me. Well, you don't remember that. You do, do you? Don't have dementia. That's what a person with dementia would say. I don't have dementia. That's what a person who wouldn't have dementia would say. It goes both ways, D. Clark. How are you doing tonight, D. Clark, by the way? You, popped in you said hello earlier, and I haven't seen you since. That is time for your meds and pudding. Ooh, pudding. I got chocolate this time. It's about time. I'll be honest, I think I would prefer vanilla. But I feel like Thad would be like a grumpy old person. Okay, thanks. Hope you're also a little bit of work stuff I had to finish earlier. Oh, that's all right. I'm glad you're doing okay though. I'm doing well. I'll be honest. Wasn't ready to stream today. Cinnamon's being an absolute cutie, just passed out at the moment. I gotta get a picture of this without disturbing her. I laid down a blanket on the recliner for her to see if she would like that more than the leather. I suck at taking photos, but it's besides the point. I'll be honest, I wish I had stayed in bed all day. No, you don't wish that now. I put a little picture of Cinnamon in the Discord. He's such a cutie. She's like the perfect colors for what? No. D. Clark, it sounds like you need a relaxing evening. Maybe with a nice drink or something, like tea or something, or coffee. You usually drink coffee, don't you? A nice relaxing evening. Hang out with Sophie. Cute little Christmas shoe would be adorable with a cat sweater. I don't think Cinnamon would like a cat sweater. When we got just a temporary collar for her, it didn't, I took it off the very same night because I couldn't stand all the jingling that was coming from it when she was messing around with it. She's gotten used to hers now. A little bit. She likes to gnaw on it. Some reason the flu shot I got actually made me feel a bit icky. Usually doesn't do that. Yeah. I would say the opposite. I think it usually does make me not feel well. It's a little bit different for everyone. It's funny how that works. You gotta like put a golden bell on Cinnamon for the Christmas shoot. I was the same D. Clark. Took me out for a couple of days after I got it. It was a rough year this year. Interesting. They always change them. I think we actually have a gold bell. funny because Hannah would order a collar from Etsy, you know, like some fun custom one. And we had gotten one with the name she had gotten one, I think, before we really met Cinnamon, but it was like closer to when we were wanting a cat. Hannah was getting all excited, want to get a few things beforehand, and she bought a collar. And she put the name on it that we were gonna name the cat we were gonna get. But when we met Cinnamon, the name didn't work. So, and Cinnamon just worked so well. So it was too late by the time we decided to keep Cinnamon's name Cinnamon, and ended up with that collar. It was a cool looking collar. And then Hannah was like, "Oh, I'll just get a different one with Cinnamon's name on it." Ordered that one, and then we're visiting with Hannah's sister and brother. They had come over for board games, and it got brought up of getting a breakaway collar. That's a little bit safer. So, she goes look back at the Etsy order, not a breakaway collar. It was too late to refund that collar. So we end up with that collar as well. So at this point, we have 2 collars, a temporary collar, 2 custom ones, and a temporary one. We still don't have an actual one that we want. Finally, get it right on the 4th try. So we got like 3 collars spare at the moment. One of them without Cinnamon's actual name. It's just some random name. Poor Hannah was trying so hard. She really was. Yeah. And I think the craziest thing about it was that from 2 different Etsy people, both of them had like a complete error in like the tracking of it. If I'd been ever back, no, they don't. Or like a belt buckle, no. That would be fun though. But it was crazy. It was like 2 different collars got like lost in shipping. We still got them. They didn't actually get lost or anything, but it's like one of them apparently got sent to some PO box. It's like the person that makes it is like, "Oh yeah, that happens. Just send me a message if you don't get it by the end of the week." Hannah sends a message. Still don't have it. I'll give it a few more days. Eventually did get it. It's weird. So anyway, Hannah's just, getting a collection of collars. I know they all start with B. Whatever other names Hannah has for her stuffed animals. We have Belt. Benji. Bubbles. Barnaby. That's the Piglin Trader. There's Blidia. That's the Ender Dragon. I can never remember the creeper. Bucket. Yes, Bucket is another one. I feel like that's the Ghast. I don't know why I remember these. Boom Boom, no. Boom. Just toss this one up there. Boom, boom. Gotta say, it's not good. I've been watching some Black Ops 6 gameplay. And it always happens. I see some gameplay of the new Call of Duty, and it always looks fun. But I know if I buy it, I'm not gonna enjoy it. I don't know how many I've bought in the past where it's like, I give it my all playing it, and it's just not fun. It's just not fun anymore. It's the same story every time too. It's like, oh, this one's a lot of fun on like week 1 of release. Week 2, it's still going well. A month in, it's not going well. Not buying it though. $70. I think I should place some shroom lights down. No. I could spend $70 way better on other games that I would have so much more fun with. I got like 5 games on my Steam wish list that are on sale that I know I would enjoy so much more. In them all. I'd rather not spend it. Truth is, I don't have the time to play any of them. Or get them all. I think the biggest thing is there's so many games I want to play with other people, like with friends and that. And it's so hard to line up times. Like me and Lana, we have a playthrough of Baldur's Gate that we started. We haven't played in so long. We were doing so well too. We were doing it on Wednesday nights. I think what happened, it got into holiday season. Went out the window. I visited that world, by the way. I saw you load up the game today. I was like, man, I really should message Lana. We should play sometime. We got so far. Your soulless dwarf was just standing there. Don't call me soulless. I know what you mean, though. I'm down. I'm down too. It's the furthest I am in any playthrough. And now I know so much more. Just from, like, playing it again and again. Starting new playthroughs. Couldn't interact with him. He was just there with Shadowheart. Wait, you really couldn't? I thought you could take him over and control him. One thing I didn't even realize is that apparently if, like, I'm controlling Shadowheart you couldn't actually talk to her, and like I didn't realize that. Like Hannah's like controlling Shadowheart in one of the playthroughs, and I just want to have a conversation. No, she's like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to talk. Is like what she says. Like, okay, just want to see how you're doing. So I don't want to talk to Astarion. He just wants blood. Gale is weird. At least I have Halsin now. He's fun. Halsin is the type of guy to give the best hugs. Oh, absolutely. He's got that, like, warm aura around him. Like, some people, they're just fun to be around. They got this warm aura. Then the truth of it all is all I want to do is just play Minecraft. Better than me? You're lying. With what? Better than you at what? I got two different projects I kind of have started for the server, Lana. One of them I just need to sit down one day in creative and figure out the rest of the build. And the other one is an absurd amount of resources I need. And it's a lot of wool. So I started making the sheep farm even bigger. But I haven't had any time to continue working on it. Better hugs. I mean, you haven't seen Halsin. Halsin? Halsin? I always say his name wrong. Might be a tie. Both give amazing hugs. That's true. Finally got everything re-downloaded for Minecraft. What do you mean re-downloaded? No shot. Donk feels offended. Donk disapproves. Where's my hug at? No, your hugs are great, Donk. Oh, well. Lana. I had to wipe my PC one day and re-download everything. Why? What did you do? I don't think I could. I've had this PC for so long. I don't know what I would lose if I wiped it. Nothing? Mm-hmm. What kind of virus did you get on your computer? What kind of malware? Malware? Yeah. Just ask Thad. Once I know, you better. My hugs get wonderful. Just ask Thad. I didn't know where this was going when I first started this sentence. Tab's hugs are great as well. Work again. Did you see screenshot? Oh, I had seen you were typing something. I think I must have clicked away without looking. Screenshot. Oh yeah, no, I had seen the screenshot. Oh, I had asked why the screenshot was so wide. How'd you get such a wide screenshot? Shouldn't it? I feel like usual Minecraft screenshots aren't like that. It's really cool though. I love it. I guess they are. I guess I just don't. Are they? I feel like yours is wider. No. Ultra wide monitor. You have an ultra wide monitor? It's crazy. If I get a Tabs hug and a cookie at the same time, it may be heaven. That's when you wake up, Lana. It's so nice. Really? I don't think I'd like it. An ultra wide monitor. Like, I've looked at them in person. I don't know if I can do it. Recommend ultra wide for sure. Really? And I think I've heard that from most people. I'm scared to ask what a nookie is. Well, I wasn't gonna ask. Black Knight, hello there, welcome on in. It's good to see you once more. How are you? You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. We're just mining away in the mountain. It's around us by the pillared box there. Pillared hall. Like oh, thank you. I've had truthfully, I found this little like set, like I made this set of armor of with trims. I haven't looked at any other since. I like it. It's what I just do all the time now. It works well with my skin. Good gracious. You couldn't have been a little less blunt with it, dog. I was the same way, Thad, but I wanted a super big, nice monitor, and now I love ultra wide. There's gotta be an innuendo in there somewhere. Really? I just... You know, the next time I see one in person, I'll have to give it another look. I think in the next, like, 2-3 years at most, I need to upgrade my monitors. It's probably... They're probably the oldest thing I have. Everything else... Like, I gotta think here for a second. Yes. Everything else in my setup is newer than the monitors. My mouse is newer. Yeah, yeah. No, I have the same mouse as Jesse, I'm pretty sure. And I had it before Jesse, my mouse. So it's a HyperX one. I had gotten when did I get the mouse? I was like 10 years old. That was my previous mouse. That mouse still works. I still have it somewhere. I love it. No, I had gotten one. I think I had always periodically looked for mouse, like just a different mouse, because I knew mine couldn't have been that, like, I liked it, but I knew there was something I probably would like better and would be a little more comfortable. I'm proud of you for upgrading. I don't know. I like upgrading things. Periodically. The mouse was very old. My keyboard is new too. That's probably, I think my keyboard is the newest. It was what? It was the third or fourth time I had gone to the Micro Center with Hannah. And I was like, I gotta get something this time. I hadn't gotten anything before. We'd just been getting stuff for her. BB sounds good there, Black Knight. I clutched my invisible pearls and laughed. Thought about being clever about it, then decided I didn't feel like going to the trouble. Falcon like thought about it. He's like, I think it'll just be as funny. It'll be great, even just being blunt about it. You know, just saying it outright. It's not what I would have guessed what it would have meant. Went to a micro center on the way home from work last night. Picked up 2 mouses and a keyboard. And 2 keyboards. I love it. I think the same was with my keyboard. I had like a cheap, like $15 keyboard before. And I had it for a while, and I liked it. But I'd always looked around for ones. I was like, there's gotta be something that would be nicer. I like the one I have now. Still got a numpad. It's my Stream Deck. That's why I can't do any sort of math on stream. So I always use the numpad. So they were kits, but I wanted better mouses. Technically, I bought 4 mouses. See, you got spare. My keyboard was 25, and I see no need to replace it. It's a great HyperX and everything. I like HyperX. Although, don't ever install their software. It'll break Bluetooth things. Or at least it used to. I uninstalled it and I haven't touched it since. It would break anything HyperX Bluetooth related. Really wish I was getting copper whenever I was mining around here. I do have a curved monitor though, Aaron. Just one. Right in the middle. Be honest. I would probably notice the difference if I went back to like a flat one. But I don't notice the difference at the moment. I'm probably just so used to it. You know what I should get? I should get the Thult propaganda as a poster. Gotta hang it up. I don't think Hannah would let me hang it up. Know what I was sad about with Gen Con this last year? I was looking for a particular artist, and I swear I had seen them at the prior 2 years that we had gone. But I was looking for an artist that did like Lord of the Rings stuff, and I couldn't find one. There was like some stuff that was Lord of the Rings, but it wasn't the style I wanted that I had seen before. I didn't look crazy. But it was like one of those things that's like if I saw something that I liked with the art in the art section, I would have gotten it on the spot. Probably wouldn't have gotten so many different random things then. Gotta set a budget for yourself for these sort of things. Need a Thult mousepad. I have one basically. My mousepad is the artwork that Hannah did. The background artwork for the Mountainathon stuff. I might still have it. So you see the background of the mountain there, like the background of this picture. That's what my mouse pad is, basically. I don't have a picture of just that somewhere. To do research like Hannah? I've done a little. There's too much to look at. I just enjoy walking around as well. I'll be honest, like, with the Gen Con stuff, what'll happen, I might end up getting a random game if Hannah's, like, looking at a whole bunch of knickknacks for a really long time, and I'm like, alright, I'm done with this. So I turn around and I go look at the board game that's behind whatever booth she's looking at. And I almost got a random board game that looked like a lot of fun. I almost bought the expansion for it, too. Because it looks like fun. I grabbed their, like, little card. But, I don't know, I don't, it's more fun just to see it in person. Okay, hear me out. I'm listening, I'm listening. But I do have a, like a Thult mouse pad. I love it. I even like threw my little power button symbol in the bottom right of it. Buy you need one. I mean, I need a Thult mouse pad. Would you actually buy one? We haven't messed around with merch much because it's truthfully like a one-time thing for people. Search revamp when? We did a revamp around the Mountainathon, which was about, it's coming up on a year now. But that's when we did another revamp of it. Like, truthfully, it's like, I don't know how much more we would do. Mess around with it. The mouse pad with that design, but with the built-in wrist support colored like the mountains. I gotta click on this. Oh. It'd be cool. I won't deny it would be cool. Tell me it wouldn't be awesome. It'd be something alright.
No, hear me out.
Oh, now we're hearing out tabs. Okay, okay. Ba-da-dum.
Let Hannah have your credit card and walk around with Lisa and Ian for one day. I promise you will likely leave Gen Con with at least 20 to 30 new board games.
I'm not gonna do that. That's so much money. I don't have the room for it. They're very persuasive in their expansion board game knowledge. With their expansion board game knowledge. Fine. Why do I have to give Hannah my credit card? It's not Hannah's money, it's my money. It's Lake House money. No, that's not how that works. They bought a 64 this year. Over 3,000. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's over 3. That's great. Did they... That's really cool, to be fair. I like that. I'm happy for them. Board games must be their big thing. I also have gaming, like the PC gaming. A few years ago, I got a AK fancy. Oh yeah, no. I heard about their fancy board game table. Not surprised. I don't think we have the room for 64 board games. Nor enough people that want to play it. Play them. They have a beautiful display wall of games at their house. Why haven't I seen a picture of this? It's neat. New? Oh, it's new. Better see a picture of it the next time I'm with them. Oh, good for them. That's fun. Is their dining room table the board game table? It's gotta be. Do they do D&D stuff? They do? Okay. I'm surprised it hasn't been brought up. Gen Con is always a blur with all the different conversations you have. I see so many different friends all at once. You're going through so much at the same time at the convention. It's a lot to take in. Something similar. Oh, for the dining question. Okay. They're always fun to hang out with. I think that's one of those surprises that came with going to Gen Con. So I didn't plan on meeting them. I didn't know I was going to meet them. I met them. We've played games now 3 years. It's fun. Meow meow to the little cinnamon bun. She actually is getting
Meow
up.
meow to the little cinnamon bun.
She got up and I think she just found a spring that was behind the door. I usually close the door whenever I'm streaming so Hannah doesn't get annoyed with me. Plus then if she's ever listening to something then it doesn't distract me either. But I leave it just cracked open now for Cinnamon and she found a spring that was behind it. She's off to go hang out with Hannah now. She was napping. I sent a picture in the Discord if you didn't see it, Tabs. She was passed out for like the last 2 hours. Well, 3. Oh, I think I did grab your cookies. I don't remember. I think I did. Thanks for the bit. Bits. You sent multiple before. I do think I'll be probably wrapping up here sometime soon with stream. I probably shouldn't go for too much longer. I was quite tired before I started stream. As always, you guys are always amazing to hang out with. It's always a surprise where I'll start up a stream and I'm exhausted when I hit the go live button. But you know, we push through it and then I have a blast hanging out with you guys, having some fun conversations. She is such a cutie, right? Right, Tabs? I do appreciate you guys always hanging out with me. Still surprises me. You guys hang out with me. There's a lot of people out there that you could be hanging out with instead. Should play some more games soon. It's hard with everyone's schedule though. We should. That's why Minecraft server's always nice. It's like people can hop on it whenever. Gonna love me when I visit next month. You visiting next month, Tabs? I mean, I'd be happy just playing Baldur's Gate, Lana. Hannah didn't tell you? No, she didn't. This didn't get brought up. What are you thinking? I'll plan a few meals. You didn't visit Lana, too. Oscar's just a few more hours. Like an hour past Lana, probably. You like hit all three of us in a row. Probably visit Draco if you lined it up. Who else do we got here? Not Alex is sometimes in Minnesota. Yvi? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. I don't know them that well, but they're a lovely streamer. Raided into them at least once or twice. I was just teasing. I have no plans for visiting. I figured not. It's the holiday season, basically. So I'd be very surprised. But I wouldn't, like, turn you down. Wait, wait. What did I do? Did I put it, like, back in the wall? If I put it in the floor, I'm not surprised. Friend tour. I would enjoy visiting, but I don't think it'll happen yet. No, probably not. And I think the only way you'd be easily be able to visit, like where it wouldn't be like a really long drive, you'd fly into like the cities. And then you'd have to plan all sorts of transportation, but be easier. Gotta keep the walls sleek, of course. Man, I'm taking the week of the first off. Wait, off tabs? A week. I wouldn't have even noticed. Of December? Or January? January, okay. Taking those 2 weeks off? Oh, that sounds lovely. I think Hannah usually starts taking off right because I don't know when it is. Because her workplace just has like a PTO blackout like all throughout December. But like usually she'll take off stuff for New Year's and that's when we hang out. So we don't really see each other over Christmas. Or we haven't. In prior years. So that'll be fun to plan this year. We already got Thanksgiving all figured out, luckily. Thanksgiving is easier because one side of her family plans it like the weekend right after Thanksgiving. They'll do stuff. It's like, yeah, I can do that. Here you go, Alfie. Yep. There we go. It comes out of habit when I just mine like a hole that's a certain area that I want to do. Has a certain perimeter that I want to keep just nice and smooth. Or sleek wasn't the word. Yeah, that was the word you chose. Like this area. I tried to keep the walls all nice. Mm. There we go. Skip one check around to these. All as well. Good, good. This is an impressive build. Anyway, I'm gonna start wrapping it up here, though. It's been a lovely night hanging out with you all. I'll be live again this tomorrow, this Friday, 5 p.m. Central. We just gotta find someone to raid, so don't go anywhere just yet. I think there's only one person live that's actually streaming Minecraft that I follow. So we might be going saying hi to Kim. I'm gonna give a refresh to the follow list. Yeah, let's go say hi to Kim. We've been raiding on into her or them. I don't know off the top of my head. Been raiding on into Kim quite a bit frequently. Raid and chats. They're a lovely streamer. It looks like they're doing some Minecraft bingo at the moment. With a whole bunch of people, I guess. So that's fun. But do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just appreciate when people do grab the raid message. Always fun. Miss anything 5 times faster if you pulled out the stone yourself? 5 times it would be faster. But then also I can do other things while it's sorting. So you're going out to dinner with Hannah and her dad? No. It was a random text message. I'm gonna relax. We're gonna go say hi to Kim. Because why else for the short stream? Because I'm tired. Alrighty though. I appreciate hanging out with everyone. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As I said, I'll be live tomorrow. 5 p.m. Central. Maybe a little early tomorrow. But anyway. Y'all have a lovely evening. Watching you is relaxing to me. It is